Well, hey again, everyone. This is Bob from Bossrox DIY Solar. And back when I went off grid back in July, the 105 panels I got was more than enough, more than adequate to supply all the power I needed and then some. I mean, even on crappy days, I could produce whatever my demand was and still have enough left over to put into the batteries. But I'm finding now that the winter sun just doesn't have quite the same punch as I thought it would. So I'm finding that I need to add another 6 panels to my system, just give it a little bit more of a boost. So what I'm doing here is I'm building a 6 panel frame, and I'm kind of taking off from this 3 panel frame that I built here. The only difference is on this one here, I kind of did overkill on the front post using 4x4s when I could have got by with 2x4s. So anyways, these are 16 foot posts here that I put together from two 8-footers. And what I did is I took a scab so that I got 2 foot on each side of the board, screwed to the two 2x4s to make one 16-footer. And then because it's at a kind of a steep angle, probably, I don't know, about 75, 80 degrees or something like that. I had to cut my post hole digger holes at an angle, and then to ensure that they're not going to come out of the ground, as you can see, I bolted some 4x4s to the feet of those boards, and the holes themselves are at least a couple feet deep. So there's probably very little chance, even in the worst windstorm, that these things will come out of the ground. Now, the only problem with building this kind of frame here is you can't hardly use a level on anything in here except for the very top board. The very top board you got to use a level on, but the rest of it, for the main supports here, you can't really get a level on it because at 16 foot, the board's going to have a little bit of a curve, in it somewhere from the top to the bottom, so you can't get a true reading on that. So basically what I had to do was just go right behind it and just eyeball it to where it looked like it was level. And really for this job here, that's close enough. So once I got that and my next post set and got that pretty much eyeballed level as I could figure it out, then you start taking your support boards for the panels and sticking them up. And what you want to do is you want to set each of your boards so that they're the same distance from the support post all the way to the end, all the way up to the top one. All right. So, and then when you go over here to connect the other side, what you do is make sure that your post looks level. Eyeball it again before you bolt these down, and then what you do is the first one you put down, measure the distance from the support post to the end, and then follow that measurement all the way up, and that should be pretty much level. Now, it's going to be off a little bit, obviously. So the way you're going to be able to fix that is because your top board is the one that you did level, is once you get your solar panel up there and get the top screwed into the top board, you've got a little bit of wiggle in this frame here before you get it set and all the dirt filled in and everything, where you can wiggle it back and forth. And once you get this end here lined up so that the solar panel has the same distance, the same overlap left over on these boards here from the bottom to the top, then you know the thing is level. And then from there on, every solar panel you put up is gonna match up perfectly. So that makes it easy once you get your first solar panel up. And then one little insurance policy I've got here in case we get a really barnstormer of a storm around here, your back post here, I've got you see there, I got a scab on that because if it really starts shaking this thing and shears the bolts that are supporting the backside, what's probably going to end up happening is this board's going to bust through the front of a solar panel and wipe out a solar panel on you. So there's a scabbed in support right there. So if it does break those screws, that's not going to happen. So that takes care of that problem. So there you go, folks. It's a simple, cheap, and easy 6-panel frame that you can build. It cost me about 80 bucks in lumber, and I'm using these low star-headed screws here, decking screws, and those things are pretty expensive. So I probably got about $20 worth of screws in this thing. So that ends up costing you about 100 bucks to build a 6-panel array. So I hope that helps you out in any of your future projects. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.